Test 1, 2. Wait a minute. Just wait. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. Is it broadcasting to both Facebook too?
Yeah.
Are we live?
See it. Correct, we live.
Okay. Checking the class. Do you like to share the class? And yeah, like I said, like and share the class. Go ahead. Char's in it. Yeah, he's got it. Good. Lakamoan's in class. You hear it's okay? You hear it's okay, Lakamoan. Put a 1 in the chat. Just make sure. Glad to have him in class, man. All right. Guess they can hear us okay. There you are. Shalom, Israel. With I.S.U.P.K. Start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under commanding General YAHANNA, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer I.S.U.P.K, teaching Lashawan Qadash class here in Greenville, South Carolina, Simpsonville area. We teach the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian Hebrew over here on our chart on our left. We have Trooper Nayar in here helping us out here. We're gonna get on the board here and do some illustrations here, and then we're gonna teach a little class here. We gotta understand that Hebrew is the oldest language in the world, man. You know, we learned Hebrew from the beginning, from our forefathers, Eber, and so we have if you go down the lineage right there of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Anybody else? You know, you need not apply. You can look at the class, but you ain't part of us. Hebrew is our language, blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's what we learned since 1969, right?
Okay.
And you got to understand that the Hebrew, we were in captivity also in the Assyrian language in the Hebrew. The characters got changed, and the yard is going to demonstrate some of the changes that we've gone through here in class. In class is going to demonstrate some of the changes that the Assyrians have taken us through. And then, of course, we're going to also go over some of the Hebrew commands. And we're going to go over that Hebrew commands first and understanding, so people get a little better understanding of what some of these words mean. So when they say Barak and Yandabar and Baba Shah, so you get a real meaning of what these words were, right, Naya? And so we'll understand, because people, you know, when they say Yazamatab, and understand what it means, because a lot of people say things, but they don't understand the true meaning of it. So let's get an understanding about it. When we say an understanding behind the Hebrew. So we'll get the yard come over here and help us out. And you got your give me an eraser over there. You got one? We got to get the old-fashioned eraser. Who got checking the class there, brother? Got somebody checking the class, right?
We got somebody checking it from you.
Like Kapapa now. Glad to have you in class, Kapal. I think she's from Texas. Then got Imawa checking the class, Lakamawan. We got Nayar. Who else we got over here in the
on YouTube? We got somebody named Ephraim. I'm not sure.
Ephraim, Israelite tribe of Simeon.
Come.
I guess, yes, never heard of it. But it's okay. Mike, I think that's young man Mike. Mike Kuba. Gonna get your name. Keep checking in, Mike. Get your name checked in. How about Shimmy Shah Brakta? Yashima thought about Shimmy how shot all my sisters, right? Let's keep checking in the class, and we're gonna go over some of these things so people can understand a little better. All right, what I want you to do. Let's see. Let's go over some. Let me write some words down here so you can understand. Right? And I want you to write this word in Hebrew, right? Can you do that for me? Write down that word in Hebrew, what it means. I mean, it means peace, right? Write that down. Write down that word in Hebrew. Like these are commands. You see somebody come up to you and they say, "Shalom, brother," not Shalom. Just make sure y'all understand. We're gonna fix a lot of this tragedy that some of these fake camps come around here, especially these I.S.U.P.K brothers. You're gonna write it in what? Tell them what you're doing in the ancient Hebrew. That's fine. Go ahead. You got enough room?
I'm probably over a little too far.
All right, well, go back the other way then. Go back a little bit to the right. Yeah, forward working out today, eh? No. Go. What, you gonna start all over again? You gotta go to your right. Right Hebrew from right to left. Right Hebrew from right to left. So you gotta go further over. Further over. That's what you told me? All right.
I was talking about going that way. I thought I was too close over here, so I was gonna go that way.
Trust me, go to the right. Always start as far right as you can, since you're writing Hebrew from right to left, right? Go a little bit further. Yeah. Ain't gonna hurt nothing, is it?
No, I ain't
Well,
gonna.
go ahead. So you're gonna write it in your ancient Hebrew first, right? All right, go ahead. And we'll do some Assyrian right after that, but we're gonna go over these words. Shalom. And that's what Hebrew is written from what, Nayar?
From right to left.
Right to left. And let's break it down. Right, break it down what you see in front of you, right? All right. Right. So explain that.
Alright, so
Which means peace, right?
Come.
Yeah, right above that is what it means. It means peace, so people can understand it. And make sure people can see what you got. I mean, it's so small. You got to remember the audience out there, listening audience. And then we got the brothers and sisters in Lakamoan. What is that? Torah? I'm seeing you in class in a while. Let's see here. My sister. All right, Shalom. Okay, yeah, we got Mike, young man Mike, okay. You guys, I want you guys to like and share the class also, right? So when people get benefits. And of course, when you check in the class here, you getting your benefits of understanding of having a Hebrew name. Now, always write that down below it. Yeah, I mean, because people are confused. Yeah, write it right below it if you could. The water. And then it's got, you'll understand what that means in a second, right? Kapabanaf. Yahawada is watching. And Amawad, all the way from, where is he from?
North Carolina.
Nah, he's from South Carolina. He's from, I'll think of the name. Where you from, Amawad? Write that down. You guys write down, you got down is watching, but you're not writing down where you're from. You know, we got Lakamawan. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he's a trooper. Lakamawan checking in from Sumter, South Carolina. So we got one of our officers here, Amawad. Check in where you from. I think it's, I can't remember. Kapabana, write down, right where you from, sis. What's that? Yeah. Make it look a little better. And I can understand it, but kind of make it look like the board. I'm into the chart right there. Yeah, it's like a start off. Let's do it right. Right? You almost got it. Just keep going. Just make a circle right there. Just come on. Make a circle. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'll correct it. Go ahead. Shah, and then what? Now what you gonna do? What's special about that? Ma? You gonna do a Ma? Okay, go ahead. You guys pay attention because I'm gonna have you guys come up here and then tell me what some of these words mean. So like you starting off wrong already, ain't you? Huh? Right? Now, is that what we taught you in Hebrew? Look at the board. Look at the, what is that, a ma? Look at that board, and what's under that ma? That occurs at the end of a word, doesn't it? So what should we do? Tell the audience, speak up loud, bro. Come on.
That ma, it has a ending.
Move your heat back there, so let's move back a bit. The water. Okay, go ahead.
That ma is an ending character. So
okay.
It always go at the end.
It's the ending character of what language?
Of the Assyrian language.
Okay, go ahead. All right, write it in there then.
Okay.
Y'all remember this from past classes, right? There you go. I can buy that. So shalom, right? And of course that L there, that looks like, I can buy that, but why don't we try to do it like this? See if you can't do it like this. This is how I've always, I don't want. Okay? Or like this. Right? Isn't that better? Isn't that perfect?
Yeah.
We'll write it like that. See if you can do it like that. For understanding's sake. Because you got people in class, they're looking at it and they want to see. There you go. Hey, I can buy that. Nah, erase that, whatever you got down there. That looks better, right? All right, explain what you got right there.
All right, so I'm explaining the ancient Assyrian.
Right.
So we got Shah. We get in the ancient, it looks like a W. And it has a independent connector because it gets its own sound.
It's its own sound, yeah.
And then you got long.
All right.
You got long. It looks like an L, and that one looks like a W.
It's an upside down M.
Upside down, right.
For sake of writing it right?
And
upside down M, right?
Concept.
Okay.
And that long, that la depends on the ma,
To do what? Why do they depend on each other?
To
make a
full word. Well,
to make a what? What is it making? What is lam? It's a sound.
Concept.
So explain it again.
That la depends on ma to get its full sound.
Yeah, clap that first. And so you get the word shalom, which means peace, and that's what we're trying to understand, right? All right. And we're going to give the audience something to do here. We're going to give them a word here, like do this one here, right? We're going to say in Hebrew. Right? Then we're going to say, I think it's right. All right, I want you guys to transliterate what that word is on the board. If you're in class, tell me what this is. Give a little break there, and then I want you to come up here and tell them what that is. Write it down, right? All right, if you're in class, tell me what this is. It's in the ancient Hebrew. What does this word spell? I want you to put that word right here. And if you guys haven't been in class in a while, who's that?
It's like, so we got Sister Chapa, Banath. How would she checking in from
Kapa.
I think that's
Kapa.
Con, and I think it's Austin, Texas.
Okay, Kapabana Yahawada, Shalom Yahawah Shabbat Shabbat Shem Yahawah Shah, sis. She's tuning in, checking in from Texas.
Con, Austin, Texas.
Right, Austin, Texas, right. And I appreciate you, sis, because you haven't checked in a while, and I appreciate that. But now take your time, and I appreciate it. And Amawad and all y'all, tell me, the Kamawan, tell me, even New York, have you checked in the class? Check in. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, I can't go.
Can you even check in there? No, you can't.
No, I can't.
Tell me what this word says right here. I mean, you got to be able to transliterate this word right here and put it back in English right here so I can understand what it is. And once I can say it, then I can easily look it up in the vocab, of course, or you can look it up in your diary of vocab. What you got in checking class?
Sister Kappa said, is it a independent connector?
Here, these are independent connectors, and these are dependent connectors right here. That's what it is, Kappa. So tell me what this word is. If this word, I think this is a ba, this is a ha, this is a sha, this is a ma. What does that spell? That's what we're after. Since you look on your Hebrew chart, and can they even see the chart right there? If you guys have a chart, not that much, right? Yeah. And maybe let's see, maybe I can give them a little bit of the chart over here because that's the whole point of class, right? Can they see the chart a little better there?
She said, so like I said, if I may, is it Baba?
Go ahead.
Bahashim?
Yeah. That's what she said?
Bahashim.
That's what she said. That's right, sis. Who said that? Kappa?
Sister Kappa, and then we got our brother Mike. He said the same thing.
So they said what? Like this? Ba. Ha. Sham. Not Shem, but Sham. Right? Come up here. Y'all explain that too. That's right. Y'all right. If that's what they got, that's pretty much what it is. Explain what that is. And we'll find out what it means.
Alright, so this first character kind of look like a. I gotta leave that up to you to describe what these things look like.
What? That?
These characters.
What is that? Look at
it. A bar.
Right.
But
Okay.
I'm trying to explain what it looked like.
It looks like an upside down backwards beat or something, right?
Kind of.
Well, then that's how you go. You can explain it. Go ahead.
And then we got this looks like it looked like an F, but it's going the other way. And then we got Shah, it looks like a W. And we got
Like
Ma.
an Ahmad, right?
So
So that words. So explain the connectors. Go ahead.
So that bar has its own sound.
It has its own sound, right? Bob?
So that gets an independent connector, and then you got Ha. That has its own sound, so it gets its own. So it has a independent connector as well, and then that Shah depends on Ma.
Right.
And it to form its own sound.
Okay, so we have Bahashim. So let's clap it up for me. Exactly right. All right, let's break this word down again. Ba. Ba means in. Right above it. Ba, right above there. In. I-N. That is a preposition, which means in. Right? When you want to say something, in, okay? Okay, and ha. That's a preposition that means the. Right above it. Now you're doing a perfect job there. Good. Just make sure they can see what you're doing. So far we have in the and sham. Anybody want to know what sham means? Anybody in the chat can guess what sham means? Because y'all guessed it right. Mike, young man Mike, and who is that?
Sister
Kapash.
Con. Kapa.
Kapa, right.
Slack.
Kapa. Okay, so it's Kapa. Yeah. Somebody write down. Keep your chat up, man. Pay attention to the chat. What you got?
Brother Mike said a name.
That's exactly right. Clap it up for the brother. Who else got something in there?
Sister, she said the same thing. Name.
So, she said name, right?
Okay.
Clap it up for him. Exactly right. That's exactly right. That means name. So right above that, Sham actually means name. Okay? So when we said, just like in your greeting, when we said Bahasham, that means in the name. That's what we say. Normally we say in the name of Jesus or Yahweh Shah, right? So that's what that word means, right? Okay. It means in the name. Now I'll leave it up there. I'm not going to do this in the Syrian just yet. Okay, can you want to erase that up top? Since they know it's vocabulary, we'll have some room to put something up top right here. Right, so that's what that means. These are prepositions. Right above here, prep for prepositions, okay? Right up there, prep. That's what they are. Just write it down here.
All right.
Yeah, prep. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, those are prepositions, okay? In the, and it's kind of like, that's what that is. A name, of course. And then that made one inclusive word here, and it says Bahasham. Bahasham. And that's good. I'm glad, man. You guys are learning up pretty good, right? So let's see what else we got here. Bahasham, which means in the name, right? Let's get some more words up in here. Let's get something, let's get a word that people haven't, let's get a word, put up there, I want you to put up there the wada up to the top up there. Write it out. Thawada. Yeah. And then we'll get you to write in the series. We'll give them a break here for a second, then yeah, you capitalize it, huh? Go ahead, it's all right. Go ahead. The D-A. The wada. Some people put an H on the end.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about this a lot.
Yeah, the wada. It depends on how you want to sound. I don't get flustered over there. But go ahead and do that in ancient for me. Do it in ancient Hebrew. Okay? All right, go ahead. Always start far as you can to the right. The, right? Now that looks like an X. I want it to look like a cross. What does that mean? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. See? Don't I look a little better? All right, go ahead. Y'all, and then the next word, I'm gonna get you guys to transliterate it. So get your thinking cap on. Sit back and get your wine and your, which is your yayan, and then my yam is your water. And relax yourself and get into class here. The wad, this helps you, doesn't it? That's a wad. It helps you learn how to spell, right? Helps you learn how to pronounce his Hebrew. You're gonna need that, bro. Right? Da, right? And you can put a ha if you want to up there. A lot of people put it up there. You can leave it off or whatever. The wada. It all depends on how you want it to sound. I ain't gonna hurt nothing with it. If you want to put a ha up there, go ahead. You got me a slant up there, don't you? What have I taught you to make things straight up and down, didn't I? Go ahead. Huh? I want. Is that ha, that line straight up and down or slanted?
Oh, it's slanted.
Yeah, it's slanted. Because you got to remember, people are looking at you and how you do things. That's still slanted. I can tell. Got everything to do with how you see things. Okay? That looks a little better, doesn't it? All right, go ahead. Yeah, a little better. Now put your connectors on there. Doing a great job. And let me see. She's got Matal Yala checked in class. Let me see. Kapa said, Slakia, sir, if I may, is it an independent connector? Independent, and dependent. Yes, independent, dependent. Kapa, sir, if I may, means name. It means name. Yeah, right. No, she's right about that. That's exactly right. Then she says, got Matai, y'all checking in, and we got Salaki, sir, if I may, what does the Shah and the Lam mean? Peace. Shah and Lam. Just means peace. Just a word. It's just like saying the ba is in and the ha is da for it's just how the word is constructed. Shalom. It's not shalom. The one thing I can tell you it doesn't mean kapah is we don't use a U and we don't use a O. If we spread, put up there. Do me a favor. Write this word right here. Write shalom. This is what it doesn't mean. Up top, right there somewhere. That's close enough. Yeah. Yeah. And put an A in there, and take the M out and put an A. This is what it doesn't mean. Okay. When you say, cause we don't have, and I want you, there. Put an M there. Yeah, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean shalom. Why? We don't have an O and we don't have a U. Shalom. Put a U in there somewhere. I don't know. Mess the word up real bad. But that's what it is anyway. Put a SH shala. Put a U in there. Put a U. AUM or something. I don't know, man. It's some messed up word. SHAL. Put a U in there. Yeah. A and something. Something like that. I don't know. But this is how the Yiddish people would try to spell it. Shalom or something crazy, all right? I can't spell it like that. But that's what it doesn't mean because we don't have a O or a U in our language, Kapah. But we use the words Shah, which is one of our sounds, point to Shah. Point it over there into the word Shalom. We're doing Shalom, right? We'll go over to the right and pick up Shah. Yeah, and then pick up La. And then pick up Ma. That's what it means, sis. It means exactly what we said is because in peace, the word Shalom just simply means peace. That's the word. The breakdown so far, but the word that you don't want is shalom or shalom, and it's not shalawam. It's shah and lam. Okay, shalom. Understand? Go ahead.
I had a sister from another Israelite. She tried to say that mean. She said that this don't really matter that when Christ returned or the Most High returned, that he was going to bless us with this language. He said this is just here just because.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's close enough. Yeah, that's good. I agree with you. But whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what that's saying. But the word shad itself means whom. Okay. You can erase shalom. Erase that mess up. Whatever somebody said to you, just ignore it. Okay? And right above Shah is the preposition means whom, which, that, or pertaining to. Whom. And if you wanted this, it's Shalom. It's whom, which, or pertaining to. You can use it that way, or that which, or something like that. Okay? Shalom. Or it means peace. Not necessarily greeting, it just means peace. That's the word picked out, but it's whom pertaining to, lam. Okay? All right? All right, what else we got here? Does everybody understand that? All right, erase that right there. Let's put up some more up there. Erase all that. We're going to go move it. We want people to pick this up here real quick. We want people... But that's what it means. But we want you to be able to spell. We want you to spell this one. All right, I want you guys to do this word right here. This is one. All right, do this one right here. I want you guys to transliterate that word and tell me what that is. All right? Tell me what this word is on the board is in Hebrew. And that I have in Hebrew. Tell me what it is in English. That's what I want them to do. All right? And you get ready because you're going to have to translate it too. Kapa and Mata and Lakamawan. Who else we have? Young man Mike. Well, we're going to go over a few commands here. Have a fun exercise, man. But so far, you guys are doing really great. I just wanted you guys to be able to, if you can't see, you can see the back of our chart over there to the, point to that chart there, you are. Okay. If you could for me. That's the chart right there, the top line, the bottom line. I may have to get it closer. You know, I don't have a one camera today, but what we got? Comment?
That's like it said, sis said, Shamar.
Yeah. Clap it up for the sis. Kapaka come a long way, boy. She's on that. She's on it. Go ahead. Come on down here and write that down. Who else got that? Young man Mike?
Look, come on, said the same thing.
Look, come on, okay. Write down what they got. Write down what they got. Yeah, we do the same way. She said Shamar, right? Now, what does Shamar mean? Anybody? In the chat, type in the chat, what does Shamar mean? Tell me what Shamar means. Y'all both right. Kapa's been doing this for at least, I know, 2 years that I know.
Like I said,
go ahead.
The sis said to watch.
To watch, right? Yeah, clap it up for it. What do you think, Mike? Same thing? You said to watch, right? And that's what it means. Shamar means watch. You can say to watch. It's right above it what it means. Watch. Right? It means to watch. Or watch. Like when you're on Shamar or just to see something. Like notice, take notice of something. Or be aware, to watch something. And that's when we have, especially when we have our officers on Shamar, and you would be at camp, or you'd be in a, what do we have, cookouts. You know, you watch out for the generals, right? Right? Shamar alawak. It means you watch over the generals, right? Shamar alawak. You watching over them. Matter of fact, give me this word up in here. Give me an I. Right, give me the next word is what I'm asking you. I. There you go, and an L. And give me a double that connector up. Give me make it one sound. Now, tell me what this is, guys. Tell me what that is. Y'all tell me what that one is. See, it's helping you. It's minimizing you looking at that chart, ain't it? I mean, I don't care if you do or not, but it's being, hey, that would help you. That's my point, right? You let me know when they got it over there. Let me see. I might be able to pick it up here. Kapa Bana, and then Mike, young man Mike, and Matayala, and Lakamawan. That Lakamawan still in the chat? He must not be at work, right?
I think he's still in that concept.
All right, Lakamawan. Yeah, y'all like and share these classes. Lakamawan, Shamar, yeah, he said it. Mike, name, yeah, Mike has Shamar. You guys, y'all impressing me.
We got
Cooper
Rock Design checking in from Columbia.
Cooper Rock Design checking in from Columbia. Yeah, y'all impressing me, man. I'm impressed. I am. I'm impressed.
Yeah, and we got a lot of views.
Huh?
And we got a lot of views.
We do.
How
What views we got?
11?
It's good. There you go. 11 people viewing?
Kind of.
Good. All right, that's good. It's climbing then, right?
Kind of.
There's people liking the class because we're trying to show you what our commands are. We're gonna break some of this stuff down here real quick, so people can understand some things. And I want you guys to take notes of it. You know, if I don't know something, I'll get back with it. But for the most part, I just want you guys, before we go over some of the sounds on the board, everything. I don't want the class to be so mundane that you don't want to follow it. I want you to learn something every class, and that's what we're doing. What we have up there?
Brother Mike said he can't do it.
You don't know you can't do that word?
Can't.
All right, we're gonna teach you. We're gonna teach you, Mike. But what does that say? Write down. Wait a minute. Kapah. That's all right, Mike. You pay attention to this. You'll get this one. You'll get this one. You'll get it. Whoa. It's all right, Mike. It's all right. That's all right. That's the point is, you gonna get it in a little bit here. Oh, she got right. The Kapah got, sir, if I may say, sir, if I may. It means over. Write it down. Clap it up for the sister right there. Clap it up. Clap it up. Kapah, she putting that experience together, boy. Where my other sisters at, man? Because I know Kapah ain't driving around up in here. She's writing over, right? Yeah, there you go. She's writing over. In other words, when you say Yahweh Shamar, I'll means watch over. So we say Shamar, then we have watch over. Yahweh Shamar, I'll. Let's put down, and then it means to watch over you, but I'll to Yahweh Shamar, to watch, I'll Shamar, watch over, right? That's what it means. So then y'all understand that. Y'all make sure y'all put that in notes. But you're right, Kapah. You're right, exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's what it means, Mike. It means over. Okay? It's in a greeting when for a sister, the sister will say, if you look at Kapah as she checked in, you look at her name and look how she checked in, she said, she did it perfectly. She said, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Alatha Bahashim Yahweh Shah. That means Shalom, peace. The Lord watch over you. And Atha, put down Atha. Let's find out what over you. Well, we just said it, but go ahead and write Atha. We'll give them since I said it. But Kapah, write it down. That's what I want you to see, Mike. This is what you say to a woman, and especially in the first 6 months. Yahweh Shema, H. What you got?
No.
No, you is A-H, that's right. You need another H on the end. You don't need to erase nothing, just put another H. That's not your fault. I mean, because it's a thought. It's okay? So go ahead and now transliterate that word there. Yeah. There you go. That's your job. Your job is when they ain't transliterating, then it's your job to transliterate, right? Right. Very good. That's but she's right. It means over. Now we're going to explain to you what a tha is. Okay? Now what is that? I mean, make sure those connectors are sitting right underneath what it's supposed to sit and not touching anything else. That's important, right? Like you write a musical note, we don't want it. I can kind of make that U, that upside down U, not to fit over that T. Follow the instruction. I said, no, that's fine, leave that. Look at the A. Look at your A. Look at your R. It's trying to touch the T. Look at your R. Oh, okay. You didn't have to erase it. All I want you to show you is that you still need to erase the connector no matter what you do. The connector's touching that T. or it's underneath it. You have to be very explicit when you're giving people directions. Okay, where's your, is it underneath there?
God, say yes, underneath.
Underneath what?
Underneath the eye.
What, is it underneath the T? The top? A thought, I mean? Then move it over some. I'm being critical. Look at the ah. Move it as far to the right as you can get it. That's all you got to do is move the ah as far to the right as you can get it. Erase it. So it won't touch the tha. If it touched that tha, we'll get it right here. If it even close to touching the tha, if it touches it, then people won't know what to do with it, right? So let's be very clear about it. Okay, good. That's good. So what does a tha mean? In the chat, what does a tha mean? Anybody? Right? So far we have shamar and over. That means watch over. That's aisle. Did you write aisle at all up there? Where's my aisle? No. Hey, let's get a hold of what we're doing. Where does aisle go? Where would it go? Look at over, right? But where would aisle go?
Before thought, thought.
To be in the same format as this, where would aisle go? You wrote shamar, right? You wrote watch. You wrote over, then where's aisle? Write it over here. Right? No. Is that how you spell aisle? What do you have over there? Then spell it just like you see it. Why would you spell it like anything else? What is that? What is that word there? What did you put down? You put it down. You wrote it. What is the Hebrew there? What am I missing here? What's the Hebrew? What is the Hebrew you wrote? Yeah, pretty much. You got it now, right? So aisle. Okay, so aisle. That's all I wanted to see, right? Just be consistent with all the words, right? What we got in the comments?
The young man Mike said them.
He wrote what now?
He said it meant them.
Not them.
Sister Kappa said you.
Right. She said you, right? Then write you up there. That's exactly what it is. Exactly right, Sister Kappa. Both of y'all for the effort. Wrap it up. It means you, right? Can they read that? I guess they can. Yeah, I just wondered. I can read it, but let's make sure the audience can see that because, we got a board. We're a long way from it. We don't want an ant speck up there, man. I'm critical, bro. There you go, a little better. All right, so far, a tha, the word of tha itself means you, Mike. Who's that? Hand clapping? Yeah. Gotcha. Very good. Appreciate that. It means you. Kind of got the board kind of corner right there because I want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, it means you, and it said. I think what you're trying to say is may the Lord watch over them, but it's actually you. You're the one. You're the one. That girl is your wife. Will be saying, watch over my husband. It's your rib will be saying, watch over my husband as he go to camp, right? That's what they're saying. Shamar, watch. Aisle, over. A tha, you. Now, if I was to pluralize that, how would I pluralize that? Now, y'all. How would I pluralize a thought? Anybody? Anybody got any idea? What you think? Remember we said
it's like Dayum.
you close. You're on the right road. Come on, you got it. You got it. Come on. Take it on home. Yeah. Kapa means you. Yeah, right. Kapa said you. You close. You said something a thumb.
The yum.
Yum.
Kind of thing.
So pronounce the word.
Dayum.
You said a thigh yum.
Kind of thing.
How about a thumb?
Thumb.
Right, a thumbnail. I think Papa got it written down. She said she might have had it written down, I'm not sure. Mike might even have it down. Let's see. A thumb, yeah. Mike got it written down. He's got it right, a thumb. Let's clap it up for him. Clap it up. Let me check for the brother, man. Yeah, a thumb. A thumb is the plural for a thought. It means more than one of you use. So it would mean what?
More than one sister.
Or more than one brother, for that matter.
Kind of.
It could be more than one. Actually, really, that's a thun, I think, is the plural for. Let me make sure.
Kind
A thun is the plural for the sister.
of.
But it's just, a thumb is for the men, okay? So it's definitely not sister. So be careful when you say that, all right? The word for it's a thun for sisters. As a matter of fact, right up there, male. Make sure you write that down. Male. Okay, look. Put masculine and feminine. M and F. M and F, masculine and feminine. Up here is because a tha can be either. It just means you. But a thumb is what? Masculine?
Kind of.
So when you say it's and a thumb, and let's make sure, yeah, thumb. And a thun, and put down the word a thun down there. I don't know, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's feminine. Go ahead and put down feminine up there. Okay? Now up there, what do you think this one will be?
That's masculine.
Well, put it there. I want to make sure people understand the correct way of writing them. That's if you want to make them plural, put down the word PL for plural up there so people can see.
Oops,
Yeah, close enough. Not erase enough, just close enough. There you go. Plural. Really, it doesn't go here.
Kind of. Y'all.
We understand now. It goes to that one, right? We're just doing that just for the sake of people to rewind the video. There you go. So plural. So the word itself, a thumb means. Mike has a thumb. He's right. Yeah, man. I mean, let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, Kappa said. Serve me a thun. Yeah, she's right. A thun. A thun is for plural. So if you want more than one, I mean, you know, how would I say that? A thun. Well, anyway, it just means a thun. Because it means, if you want to say you're more than one, you all. All of y'all, or you all, or y'all, in the vernacular of the Negro tongue. You know, y'all, you. Okay? Alright, you ready for another word? Let's let them translate another one. Go ahead and erase this. Hope you guys have this. Go ahead and erase this. And we're gonna give you another word, right? We're gonna give you give me write this word round here. Let me see what you got. Let me give this. Let me give this one right here. There. Sometimes people put a ha on the end of that. Tell me what that is. I'll break that down. Transliterate that word, audience. The young men, my troopers, and my sisters. Well, a great job, everybody. Break that word down. What does that word say right there? What does that say? Take your time and break that down.
Like the sister said, Baba Kwasha.
Baba Kwasha, right? She's right. Clap it up for her. Who's that? Papa?
Khan.
Right. And all right, write that word down for me. Baba Kwasha. She said Baba Kwasha. She's on this Hebrew, boy. She's on it today. Let's see. I think Mike got it, or Lashawan. Let's see. Baba Kwasha, right. Meaning, and she says, please, right? We're going to get into the root of what that really is when people say that, okay? We're going to get into what that means so people can understand it. Princess Labaya checking in class, she said, what did she say? Baba Kwasha. She said it. That's Officer Nafzaga Bar, Princess Labaya. That's his wife. That's his rib. The Kamawan Shamar. We had a pretty good class tonight. Baba Kwasha. What does it mean? You got both sisters said it means please. So right above it, so you know what it is. Give them that credit. Give them that due. Please, right? Now, a lot of people. Let me break this down for you and explain what the technical saying for that is. Because when we say in languages, it actually means it's the formally saying something. Who else? What we got in the chat there?
Same thing you said, sister, Nafzag Kabul.
Princess Labaya.
Khan.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Please, both of y'all.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want you to write this down so people can understand it. Write it above the top here. It means please, but what it's really saying is in request of. In request, right above there. In request. It means it's asking for it's like a formally saying something. Like in request, you're asking me, please. It's like it's the formula. The way of saying. What word am I looking for? It's the formal way. There you go. Jesus. Right. Get the formal out of my mind. Right. It's the formal way of saying, you know, like people say, please. Well, Baba Kosha means in request of a in request. It's a formal way of saying it, is what I'm getting at. And it's polite. It's polite to say that. So we say in request. That's really what the word means. Baba Kosha really means in request. And we take it as please. So in request, I would say in request, I say, okay, yeah. That makes sense? Right. That's all it means. And a lot of people don't understand. So they clap it up. A lot of people don't understand that. When they say things, I'm trying to understand so you can understand what it really means. Write this one down. Here, let me let y'all do this one. Thank you. Let me let y'all do this one right here. Let me let y'all do this one. I'm doing this in let me see here. Since y'all there, since y'all woke up, let me see what y'all want here. I write it real big there, right? Because I want them to see it.
Right.
All right, y'all translate this word for me. I know I wrote it big. Okay? Yeah, there you go. Translate that for me. Y'all sisters and brothers, translate that word for me. Transliterate it for me. I'm sorry, Baba Kosha. You need to get that heater and turn it.
Okay.
Sit right there, you get some heat. I gotta have it near the board.
Right, nice.
Just turn it to where you can enjoy it. Turn it towards you a little bit. So just sit in the back of us. You know. But I gotta have it on board. What you got?
Sister Labaya said Ayanda Bar.
She said Ayanda Bar. Anybody else?
Lies.
Yeah, Sister Labaya and Sister Kapa, Mike, y'all on it tonight, boy.
Sister,
right? Huh?
Kapa said same thing.
The same thing here. Write down what they said. Write it underneath it, so we have some room there. And what does that mean? Y'all tell me what that means. Anybody else wrote something in there? What does that mean? Who that? Somebody, Kapa did that? That's Sister Kapa? Labai, right?
Yeah. Anybody say what it mean?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. But that's, tell me what Ayanda Bar means.
Sister Kapa says no sweat. Brother Mike said you're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, write those down. Write those down. Write it up here. There. Yes. Right up underneath, no sweat. All right, let's clap it up for him, right? Right. But what it actually means, and then I can buy either one of those. I can buy either one. When people say Yonder Bar, you say you're basically saying. No much, man. Not much. No, not nada. Right above it. It really means say nothing of it. Say write that down. It actually means right up under that. Say nothing of it. Say nothing of it. Nothing to it. You know, like you can say no sweat. I can buy that, or you just say yeah, you're welcome, and that's a formal way of saying it. But it really means say nothing. Say nothing of it. That's what I said, right? You got room there? There you go. Say nothing of it, right? That's what it means. Say nothing of it. In other words, nothing to it, man. Nothing to it. I can always do that. That's what they're saying. You know, no problem, no sweat. I can do that each time you ask me, right? And some people say, oh, yonder bar. You say, oh man, thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. The water. You say, oh, yonder bar. Say nothing of it. No sweat. Or nothing of it. Say nothing of it, man. No, I can do it again.
Right.
That's what they're saying. Or it's not a, I didn't break my fingernails to do it.
Right.
But that's what the word really means. You know, ayan is nothing. The bar is like to say. So when you say ayan, it's to say nothing of it, or just nothing of it, right? Or you welcome. You can say that. You can say all of those. You can say you're welcome, and I would understand that, right? Because we as black people got different ways of saying things, and even in many languages, in Spanish, it's nada mucho, not much, you know, no much. That's what they're saying, you know. No, don't, say nothing, man. You know, nada, nothing. That's what that means. Okay? Yonder bar, when you say that, okay? That makes sense? So let's clap it up for him right there. Hey, everybody's right on that. I just want to get people, see where we at here. Let's see. Go ahead and erase that. Let's get some more up here. People getting good on this one. Here's a good one. A lot of people. People get this one a little bit misunderstood too. You guys write this in your notes. I just want to get you guys to understand what these words mean in real time, in real life, you know. So when you see it and when you hear it, you'll understand when you're saying it. And of course, what a woman would say, they would say yonder bar, they wouldn't kind of like tell a general no sweat necessarily. Right. You know, I wouldn't even say it. I'd say, oh, no problem, sir. I appreciate it. Right. Something like that, you know. Right. You know, but a woman, you got to be careful with who you talk to. You got to understand when you use these words, what you're saying and who you're talking to, right? Okay. So let me do this one right here. Let's say, let's see if we're going to do the word like this. Let me see. All right. Well, can you understand what I'm writing?
Yeah. Calm sir.
You see how I kind of like do everything uniform every time? That makes sense? All right, y'all transliterate this for me. You got a pen? Okay, good. You writing your notes? Good. And y'all listen, y'all audience, while y'all drink y'all yahan and your wine, make sure y'all write down what these are. Get a piece of paper and write them down, man, because that's the only way. Come on, Mike, you know, you just write them down, Mike. When you don't understand them, try to guess at them. That's the whole point. It's not about do you know them. Some of these women, these sisters been doing this 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, because they got husbands in the truth, a lot of them. And some of them officers, 1,000, captains, ain't no telling. But they've seen these words before, so don't let it be strange that you see some of these women already know this information here. That makes sense? You know, but so anyway, that's the point. So y'all go ahead and let's see. We got Sister Labaya.
That's Sister. Yeah,
that's on YouTube, right? So
she said, yeah, Yad Mat YAHANNA.
Yeah, write down what you got there.
Come.
Write down what you got. Write it up next to it, or on top, either one. Yeah. So we have some room, right? That's right. There will be. Anybody else got something in there? See, she said Yamata. Okay. Mike wrote down you're welcome to, so he's right. Everybody's getting some understanding up in here, boy. They got these words down packed, man. Right? What else we got? Who's that?
We got Officer Ashayala checking in.
Shayal checking in? Write it down, brother.
Sister Kapa said, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
So she said the same thing, but she spelled hers a little different.
No, she didn't. She just added an A, which is fine.
Right.
It's she just adding in when you say what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But I'm just telling you what the word actually means in actuality. She got Shalom, Lord in Christ, Shalom, and she got write down what she got right there. Just put stick an A up there. You can do that. The word above it, just right above this. Yod means hand. No, erase that. Just go ahead. Yeah. Hand. And matas down. What do y'all think that means? Why would you want to use this? Or hands down. You can put a yada mata. You can say you can just say yada mata. You can make it plural. Hands down, right? But why would you want to use that? Anybody? Go ahead.
It's like I said, that's how you salute. Well,
go ahead. Talk to me.
That's how you do a salute.
That's how you do a salute? Really? You do a salute like that? What do you mean? Explain yourself.
We do it on Sabbath service when you.
What do we say? How do you do salute?
Amadium. So
Amadium.
Kan.
Okay.
Amadium. Amaya Shabbat.
Amad Shabbat. And what's the first thing we say? Barak. You put your hands where?
Over your chest.
Over your chest, like that, right?
Kan.
And that's it. And then you say, how about Shani Haushai Barakatham, right? Now what's the next thing you need to say? You got your hands in the air, right?
Kan.
Now what are you going to say?
Yad Mata.
Yad Mata.
Kan.
Right? Yad Mata. Okay, or just Yad Mata. Either one. Hands down. In other words, you got your hand up. You got to tell them what to do. So bring your hands down. That means that's what that's saying. Yad Mata, right? In other words, it's just a way of calling the signal, telling people to be aware to get their hands down.
Right.
They got it up in the air. You got to tell them what to do. Right? Right? Okay, and that's all I'm trying to say. Let's clap it up for that, right? Right. That's good. I think we can leave that up there. Y'all did great job right there. But that's what that is. And this means hands down. Just another way of saying it. It doesn't mean dismiss.
Right.
It just, you can, after that, most people will say that after they do that. Barak, right? And then they say, Yad Matah. You put your hands down. Okay? And then you go through your next salute, right? Like that. But you gotta tell them to take that hand down, they won't know.
Right.
Yad Matah. And then you can say dismiss. Right? Here. Let's get this word here. Tell me what this word means. Y'all translate it. I mean, translate it, transliterate it, and then tell me what it means. Let's see what we got. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got. Let me see. Yeah. When you say it's transliterate that, tell me what it says in English, then we'll tell you what it means.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
That's like yourself, if I may.
What you got?
We got Shayala. He said Yeshabium, and we got Labaya.
Is that a Shayala?
Konkan.
And Labaya?
He said the same thing.
What they say?
Yeshabium.
Yeah, make sure everybody got something written in there.
Konkan.
And take your time. Or medicine. You shot me? You got a shot? Y'all all the way from Oklahoma? Good. All right, officer. Good to have you. Y'all make sure, let's see.
Sister.
Nazagabara and wife and Ashayala said Yeshabium, right? All right, what does that mean? Come over here and write that down for me there, son.
Konkan.
My brother. Right down there on the side over there, what does that mean? I mean, write down what they wrote.
Right.
You transliterated it. Write down what they wrote. In the chat, what does that mean? See, people know. What do you say? He can't forget.
He can't get his home.
He said home?
Khan said he can't get his home.
Huh?
Khan
I don't know about that now. Think about that one. Oh, shoot. Anybody else?
Khan said we got nothing. Ashayala said it was a joke
Yeah.
from your response to Oklahoma, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, get down to the real thing, officer, when you get past your jokes. Give me the real deal then.
He said,
Give me the real deal.
it's like it said. He said it means to be seated.
You close. Finish it up. To be seated? Does it mean to be seated? I'm gonna be strict since you've been strict. What does it really mean? You're on the right road. What does it really mean? Anybody? Ah, you still guessing. You very close. It's so close it's burning your eyes. Anybody? Get back in class there, son. sir. Anybody? Everybody's right, but you got to understand something. That yam is plural. That means all seated. So write that on the board there, sir. Y'all pay attention to that. I did that on purpose to throw you off. You know, when you put a yam on the end, to sit is yashab, but when you put down this you sit, that's what it means. But when you say all seated, you say everybody, or not tall, not so just everybody seated. It's a yam because it's plural. Put above there. Yeah, you may all be seated. Right. Got it. That's exactly right. Labaya, clap it up for everybody. Everybody's right. You know, all seated or y'all can be seated. And the word for all is really call. But here's a, what's this Yah? Y'all got to understand what the Yah means. Let me break that one down for you. It is a preposition. What does it mean? It's he. It's a way of saying he's seated, or the preposition for Yah is he. So you can say that he's seated, or it's not y'all seats, so you wouldn't use a possessive adjective. You're going to use a preposition. It's talking. It's a more of a masculine form to be seated. You know, when you say he's seated, right? That makes sense, right? So you say yeshabyim or yeshab or yeshabyim. So it's just all, everybody, and the word for all is really called K-A-L. So I just wanted you guys to understand that a little better there, right? Where we at here? Yeah, you understand that? Yeah. Go ahead and translate that in Assyrian while you're at it right there, since we just go. Qadash. Yeah, there you go, sis. Well, Sis Labaya said Qadash. She's right. What about you? Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I just threw that one at you. Everybody's right to be seated, but Kappa and Mike, Ashan, Sister Labaya had it right. It means yeshab. It means see. We do it all the time when we say yeshabyim, right? Yeah, go ahead and do it for me in Assyrian there. He's going to break this down in Assyrian, right? Take your time while we get some more words up in here. Just trying to put some basic commands down here so people can understand behind what we're doing when we do things for class, okay? Just so people can understand a little bit better. When they hear it, they'll understand. When they participate, yeah. Or you can say Yah is me for possessive adjective for when you put it in front of you can put he or me or for possessive adjective when you put it in front of hey, that looks good though. That's yeah. Take your time. Take that. When you put it in front of a noun or verb. In this case, you put it in front of a verb to be seated. So you say Yah or me or I'm going to be seated or y'all. And usually it's talking about a man, but a man is the head of household, so you say Yashab. You would never say a feminine form in there. You follow me? You would never do that. All those forms are masculine. So the man is head of household. You always say the masculine name for that. So it's Yashab. Yashab is to sit, and Yashabyam. Okay, that makes sense?
Right.
Okay, we got that? That looks good. What you got? Yasha. You forgot a B in there. You got a Ga in there, right? Yeah. That's all right. That's a G, right? I ain't gotta look too hard at that. Just don't look right to me. Yasha, put a B there. That's like a hangman, little hangman looking thing, right? You see? There you go. You gonna make a top of it? Yeah, I'd buy that. Okay. Okay. I'd buy that. I'd buy that in New York. All right. All right. Erase the top half of this. Let's put another word up there. You can leave the bottom there so people can see. Just erase the top of that. Let's put another word up there. Okay. I hope you guys are having fun here, man. That's I am. Getting you guys. You guys are doing a great job, man. Of writing things down here. Right. Here's one. I don't know if we did this one yet. Let's do this one. I got a black. I got one right here. I got one. Dr. Watt.
I got the block.
Let's do this one. Let's do this one right here. All right, y'all write that down. Tell me what that means. And y'all getting y'all commands in class, because this is important. I noticed that my troopers, when they come to Sabbath service, and when I do Sabbath service classes tomorrow, I want people to write this down so they can understand what some of these words mean. I noticed some of them don't know what it means, so we have to make sure we go over them. And then the sisters, of course, you know, this is good for you guys too. So you'll understand it. It's, you know, when you're, you know, got somebody already done figured it out there. All right.
Like it said,
What you got?
Lapa said Shamadium.
Who got it now?
Sister Lapa, yeah.
Labaya?
Labaya, it's like
She said what?
she said Shamadium.
Um,
Samadium, so like
Say that again.
Samadium.
Spell what she has.
SAMAD YAM.
Tell her to look at that one more time. She's close. Look at that again, Sister Labaya. Asha, where you at? Mike, Sister Kapa, look at those letters again. Tell me what that is. You extremely close, Labaya, Sister Labaya. Extremely close. She'll correct it. She'll catch it.
Okay.
She said Shamadium.
Alright, it's like it said she correctly said Amadium.
Amadium. That's what she said?
Okay.
All right, yeah, a little better. Okay, all right, sis. All right. I knew something was wrong there. Asha, what you got that? You know, they got the same Hebrew child up there in Oklahoma, don't they? Who else we got over there? What's this?
Sister
Kapa?
Kapa said Amadium, same thing.
Amadium, see, she said it too. When Shah, yeah. Go ahead, put Amadium up.
Okay.
Write down what they said. Or just transliterate the word, you'll have it. They were right, they were correct. Uh-huh. All right, anybody know what that means? Come on, y'all break that down. Tell me what that means. I know y'all know what that means. I know y'all been doing this for a while. What does that mean, Amadium? We know you know now, y'all. We know you know. Let's let that audience get up there. What you got? What does that word mean? Amadim. But like I said, we're doing words here to, mainly you use these words a lot in Sabbath service classes. You can use them at camp, you can use them anywhere. But mainly we were in class, man, and we got, we have somebody speaking or saying something. We use these words, we use these greetings, you know, you're shopping, seated, man.
Like you said.
Go ahead. What we got?
Sister Qadash said it means to stand.
Who said that?
Sister
Qadash?
Hamakhan.
It means to stand? All right, let's clap it up for everybody. Clap it up for everybody. Every last person had it right. Amadim. Amad means to stand. But what does this word mean? If Amad, y'all come on. Look in that chat. What is it? What we got? Amad means to stand, but what does this word mean? Right? Talk to me. Amad means to stand, but what does Amadyam mean?
Sister Qadash said to all stand.
All right, write that up there. You know, y'all know. I changed these words up a little bit so people can say, okay, I want you to just, let's all stand, or just everybody stand, or, you know, all stand, you know. Well, you can say, instead of saying, call Ahmad, which is the word all stand, call Ahmad.
Right.
We just say Ahmad. Right? You right, sis. Y'all right. So Amadim, you know, like stand. Everybody stand, and in other words, we come to attention when we do that, don't we?
Right.
We say Amadim, put our hands behind our back, right? And then we said Amadim Shabbat, you know. Let's come to an attention stand, you know. Then we say Barak, right? And then when we're done, we got to get them out of that Barak, and we have to say Yad Matah. Yad Matah, right? Get them down. All you're doing is bringing that hand down. Yad Matah, right? Yad Matah. Then we do it again. We face the sister. We had Amadim Shabbat. Then we said Amadim. You know, basically when you stand, you're standing to attention. You wouldn't sit down in front of a general or officer or somebody and salute them, would you? You'd stand. So that's why we use that word. Amadim. That makes sense? That's why we Amadim Shabbat. Amadim, right? Barak. How about Shem Yahshua Barak? Or Yahshua Barak Shem Yahshua. That's what we're doing. Then we say Yad Matah, put that hand down, right?
Right.
Then we sar, we face whoever we're going to face, the sisters. Barak. Oh, you can do it. I'm sorry. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Right? Right? And then we say Barak. Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? Allah. Do it again. Yahweh Shema Allah Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? And then we say Yazim right? Bring that hand down. That means to what? Bring your hand down. And then you can say dismiss. That's what we're doing. That's what you want to do. And so it all starts from that word right there. Right?
Right.
So where we at? Everybody understand that in there? In that chat? Right? So we've covered that, didn't we? We've covered a lot, right? We've covered a lot. We've covered, let me see here. Sort of like Shabbat is like a attention, stand up, get yourself in tension, and get ready for salute, right? Modern Shabbat, right? Then you do your salutes, right? And that's pretty much what those are. Now we're going to go over. We're going to go over real quick here. I mean, I went over a few words. I just want to go over a few words and clap it up for everybody now. What you got? What you got in the chat over? So I just want to clap it up for everybody to make sure that everybody understood. So when you come to Sabbath service, you'll be aware of that. Let's erase this. Let's get you to do some, let's get people to guess what some of these symbols are, okay? Kind of like a little bonus at the end there for people. I think people did a fabulous, wonderful job. That's right, Qadash. You clap it up in class. That's just, man. She's right. She clapped it up in class because she realized, you know, people have learned, and then of course, like I said, Mike, you write down things as you go, and you know all these words. You play this stuff back and you write it down because this is what you need when you come to Sabbath service as a young man. You're gonna need that as a trooper, man. You're gonna need it as you're walking in I.S.U.P.K, man. Your understanding, right? All right, write me down a here. I want you guys to tell me what this is. I want you guys to tell me what this is in the Hebrew. Tell me what this is. Tell me what that is. Tell me what sound that is. And I believe it's in the what? Ancient Hebrew? In the ancient Hebrew. Tell me what that is. What sound would that be? And all you got to do is just tell me what it is. Is it a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, ba, ta, sa, ko, sha, ta. Tell me what it is. Right? Now y'all, and then y'all going, he gonna put it up there what it is. Right. Y'all tell me what is that? Tell me what it is. Let's see who's really on their P's and Q's. Or let's see who's really been looking at that chart.
Like I said, if I may.
What you got?
Sister.
Who?
I said Tazah.
Who?
Sister.
Kapa? Said it's a Tazah? Right, clap it up for her. It's the ending connector. I gotta go ahead. She's exactly right. It's a Tazah, but it's at the end of connector, right? And that she's right. The ending connector, the ending, not ending connector, but ending what? Ending character. The ending character is a Tazah. She's right. Sister's right about that. All right, tell me what this one is. Tell me what this is. Anybody can tell me what this is? You see, now you see why now it's important to make these things look proper, to look exactly, pretty much like that chart, right, or close to it, man, because you don't want to confuse them. She understood. She got that. That is the ending connected to Zah, and she understood it. Right. That's important. All right, what else we got? Come on, Labaya, Kapa, Nayar, Kamawan, Mike, Mata. Who else we got? Razak. Right? Tell me what you got. What is this sound here? What is that sound? What you got?
Sister. Papa said ka.
A what?
A ka.
Nah, sis. She said a ka. And she's close. Let me show you what a ka looks like. A ka looks like this. Or like this. Okay, that's what a ka looks like, right? Am I right?
Like
go ahead.
Lapaya said pa.
Labai said pa?
Khan.
Okay, is that right?
Khan says it's correct.
She's right. It's a pa, right? Let's clap it up for him. Clap it up for him. That is exactly right. That's a pa. And Sister Kapa, it sort of looks like that, but I tried to write. I hope I wrote it down so as not to throw you off a little bit, right?
Right.
But that's actually a pa. That's important, right?
Right.
Right. exactly right. Right. All right, let's do another one. What is this one right here? Let's make sure we understand. Oh boy, excuse me, sloppy. Some of these things here can be really tricky, man. They can be really tricky. Here's one. What's that? That's why I write them real big so people can see what's going on. What's that? You got what? You got a blue pen over there?
All kinds of
All right. Okay. I may have to start using the blue so people can see the different colors there. What you got? Unless you can start right. What we got over there?
Sister La Paz said a nah.
Sister Qadash said it now?
All kinds.
Anybody else?
Labaya said nah too. So
Said nah?
all kinds.
Anybody else?
That's it.
Are they right? They are?
All kinds.
Well, clap it up for them then. That's a nah. See, that tells me how sharp they are, man. That's how sharp my students are. They ain't playing around, boy. They own the money, boy. They own the money. And that's why. Alright, what's that one? That one right there. I mean, this is when I first started doing this, I couldn't understand not one of them.
Right.
Go ahead. What we got? Everybody? What is that in blue? What is that thing?
Like said Sister Qadash said Allah, and Sister La Paz said Allah too.
Sister Kabaya? Labaya?
Labaya, Salaki.
They said a what?
Allah.
La, right? Like that?
All kinds.
What'd you say, Nayar? Anybody else said anything over there?
Sister Qadash said the same thing, Allah.
Sister Kapah? Yeah, Sister
I
Kapah and Sister Labaya.
I agree.
You agree? Clap it up then. Exactly right. Man, I mean, I kind of... Now, you look at that. You look at that law. Man, you got to really know your letters to figure this thing. Now, you see why I say write it big so they can see that, right? You got to really know your sound to pick out what they're picking.
Right.
You got to... I mean, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. You got to really know this stuff. You know, it's not an easy thing, right? It's not easy. It ain't.
Right.
This ain't no easy stuff up in here, boy. This is like, let's see here if I can get this going here. All right, what's that one? I'm not even telling them whether it's Assyrian or ancient, am I?
Nah.
And they coming through it. I'm impressed so far. I'm really impressed. What they got?
Sister Lapaya said ta.
Say that again.
Sister
Labaya.
Labaya.
Huh?
She said Lapaya. It's a ta.
And who else? Anybody else?
Her pa said the same thing, ta.
They sound tall, right?
Con.
What you say, Nayar?
I agree.
Clap it up. I'm highly impressed, really. I'm really impressed, man. I'm trying to trick them, but they won't let me. Right? We'll drop a couple more here before we finish class here. Y'all hang in there now. We're almost done. Almost done here. I'm trying. They won't let me though. What about this one up in here? What about this one? What about that one? Weird looking at it.
Con.
Like some sort of musical note, man.
Right.
Let's see what these brothers and sisters got going on up in here. And of course, if you don't know, just write down what they are. And I'm writing the symbols of what they are in English.
Sister Kapa said a qua.
She said a qua. Anybody else? Let's get everybody we can. Right? I'm impressed.
Sister Labaya said a qua also.
Qua? What'd you say, Nayar?
I agree.
They sharp, ain't
Come.
they? These students, they ain't playing around, man. And that's good. I like that. That's good. They got it, man. Here, let's check this one out. Now this right here is hard. And I want you guys to tell me what this one is and let's see if you face it. The one on the left and the one on the right. Now if you get that, I'm highly impressed. As a matter of fact, I'll change the this one right here and make it black so you won't make a mistaken understanding. Yeah, something like that. Now I'll be impressed if you get these.
Ooh, it's like Sister Kapa said a sa and a ma.
Which one? A Salama?
Kind.
Yeah, I think she's right, but I'm just trying to figure out which one. Which one is the blue, and which one is in the black?
Sister Labaya said a ma, a wa, and a sa.
A what?
A ma, a wa, and a sa.
We're just doing two. They both got it right. I don't know where she get the saw from though. I mean the what's the other one?
The wa.
I don't know where she get the wa from, but I didn't put a wa up there. But they're both right. I think. What do you think, Nayar?
I agree.
You sure?
Kind.
You sure? You ain't guessing just to be guessing, right?
Lies, I'm sure.
Now I'm impressed because that looks so much the same. Like this is an Indian connecting ma, and that's a regular Assyrian sa, and she got and that's the. I mean, I can do them better than that, but they guessed real. Go ahead.
Oh, it's like sis was saying that she was saying the wa is for and in Hebrew. Well.
Oh, yeah. I can understand that. Clap up for sis. I can understand that. She went above beyond duty there. I got it. I understand. Wow, she's exactly right. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Right. But that right there is, whoa. And I mean, you pushing your limits. And the way I flattened this bottom here, did this, and they look damn sure close. But the way you really write a saw, let me make it. I kind of shouldn't have done that. It's really more like something like that. Okay? More rounder, more oval. And this one is more square. And they still got it right. Because they're used to that. They're understanding it. Right?
Right.
I'll give two more and then we'll pretty much call it, Let me see if y'all can get this one. See if y'all can get this one. Get them two for me. All I'm gonna be impressed on them now. These two up here. These two.
Sister Labaya said a da and a ra. Sister Kapa said a ra and a da.
Alright.
Like,
This da is right. And this is what a ra looks like. A ra looks like this. So what if that ra looks like that, then what is that? Now that's hard. That may be part of mine. But you notice the little things that I've done to that to keep the similarities different. Now tell me what it is. This is a ra right here. That's a ra. And of course the da is right. That's a Syrian da. That's a Syrian ra. But what is that?
Sister Labaya said a ga.
Who?
Labaya, she said a ga.
Okay. Now Labaya. A ga looks like this. So what is that? Go ahead.
So like I said, that's I think that's
let's let them guess at it.
Con, right?
You know what it is?
I think I know what it is. Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right. Just hold it in thought. I'm gonna let you. I just want to see. I want to see them see if they can guess.
Sister Labaya said a wa.
Which one? This one here?
I think I got it now.
No. Kapal and Labaya, since y'all and whoever else. But the guy, it looks like a God, but you got to turn it around. But that right there, what is that? I'll make it a little shorter right there. That's definitely an R. Remember that big old broad looking shoulder R right there? It's all the difference in the world. But I made it like this. What is that?
Sister Labaya said a za, and Sister Kapa said a ka.
Said a ka? Who said a ka?
Sister
It is definitely a ka.
Kapa.
It is the ending character ka. That's what that is. And Shazah looks like this. I think. No, it's the other way, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Kasi, yes.
Yeah, that's a za. These things, this is a za. And it is a ka. It's a ka. Ka looks like, you gotta be careful because all these things look like sevens. The da you got right because it's got a little stem over to the right. The ka looks like pretty much a long stem 7. But an R looks like it's got a big a border up to the top there, and it's wider. And then, and a ga looks like a ka, but only it's turned at an angle. And za looks like, it's got a stem, but it's got a little slant up to it, going down to the right or to the floor. That's. But I'm impressed that you guys got those right because I had some classes where I try to trick people, and in the crucible of all the matter of tricking you, then you will get. I don't mean tricking. In the crucible of the matter of trying to show you a different way of writing it. Let's put it that way. I'm hoping to get you out of the confusion so you can write it down correct. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. But I'm impressed, aren't you, Naya? Clap it up for the whole audience right there. You guys are perfect in your writing there, perfect in what you're doing, because you helped. And we're gonna end class on that note. Appreciate you in New York for helping me out, right?
You too, sir. I ain't on the bar.
What does that mean?
That means
No sweat.
no sweat. But don't mention it.
Don't mention it. Right? Don't mention it, man. Right? Right. So I appreciate y'all. Okay? Officer Kazakshi Park, appreciate y'all for checking out South Carolina class, man. That's what we do up here, sisters and brothers and sisters. You know, that's what we do up here. Teach our people the Hebrew, man. That's what we do. That's our job over here. We got some security announcements. We appreciate everybody, first of all, for participating in class, right? We are the I.S.U.P.K. started off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, it's like he or she must get a permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 and 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asharah, that means of the 10th. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory, whatever amount you would like. And we have the next upholding convocation. We're going to have the Feast of Dedication. It's been in the announcements here, so in your chats. It's called Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days, Saturday, 17th, December 2022, the 8 days. It goes for 8 days. You'll find that in 1 Maccabees 4:52 and 61, of course. And we want to remind Akim, that means brothers, and Akwaf, that means sisters, to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all blacks, boots, shirt, pants, and headbands, and scarf. Come on up here. What we're going to do. Madim Shabbat, Madim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barak. Then we're going to face the sisters right here. We're going to say Yad Batah, right? Put your hand down, right? Right, Sar. Right? Madim Shabbat, Madim. Right? Barak. Yahweh Shema Aleph Shem Yahweh Shai. Yasamatah. Your hands down, clap it up. Dismiss.